So I try to do as fast as possible, not too loud. Yeah. So let's start from the reality and cliché numbers, actually, because we all love hear numbers. It's always important. These are just examples. What does it mean when we have, let's say, 100 people company with employees and their communication online? So my background, actually, I deal with crisis in the company and with employees who are like sometimes comment something not very well for the company. So 98% of employees use the least one social media site for personal use. And then we have 50% that already shares the information about the company. And that's a big issue, actually, because if we are not building the awareness about the communication in the company, we have that let's say, problem, the impact, those three pillars where employees plays very, very big role. So in communication, we all know there's a personal communication, business, and corporate. The strategy and corporate, it's the marketing, corporate marketing, communication, and HR. And we actually forget the people. And people plays a lot of different roles in communicating about the brand, about the services, about the culture, about the everything, what's going on. And the issue, main issue, that our employees in this age of social media are communicating with everything, with clients, partners, potential partners, ex-colleagues, new people who may come. And as an example, I had one person who wanted to go to a new company, and he did the research. He went to the LinkedIn, he wrote to ex-colleagues, he asked the questions about the company, then he did the research about the employees and how they communicate, then did research about the employers and how they communicate. And you have a pretty big picture, actually, about the company branding and about the employer branding and how actual employees are branded in the company. And we should not forget that our employees plays very huge, not our employees, but companies plays a huge impact in employees' life because we stay in the work basically every day. We work every day. So we all need to be on the same kind of line. It's not only our, warriors that do sales and do this stuff, but actually it's our ambassadors about who we are, our values, and everything what we kind of as a company willing to push further. Because it's not about the marketing anymore. It's also about the people you work with or people who people you have. So what may happen actually, that impact, what does it? I met companies that actually loses the contracts and big contracts when an employee does, a racist comment online. And you lose because actual employee values seems same as the company values. And it doesn't work anymore like this because of the social media and communication online. You can lose new people because simply we are very not naughty, but basically we love to stalk and we love to ask questions like, is this company nice? How are the workers? Well, tell me. Before it was just, you call your colleague or you call your friend and it's like, do you know that company? Do you know anyone from there? Can you say what's going on there? And in this age of digital transformation, of social media, everything is out there and we need to realize that. And then we have the customers. You lose two customers. It's very, very clear when we have so many companies that do very, very similar stuff in the world. You choose the one that kind of aligns with your values too now, because you can't choose. Before it was just one company that does something, and now there are certain companies that do same things, and you are able to choose based on your values and your assumptions. And it's all that impact goes to reputation. Reputation not only of the company, but reputation of employee. So we're talking all about the past, present, and about the future. Oh, 8 minutes. Oh, yeah. So can you force the changes? You can't force the changes because you can't do anything that needs to be done now. And this is what we have actually in the companies. Let's do new program. Let's start new skills and new challenges. And this is it. This is what company will do. And it doesn't happen like that. And it's very, very simple reason because our brains actually doesn't work like that, like this one. So brains works very simply. When you get into new environment, you actually do assumptions based on you already had. Same with the companies and organization and employees. When they are communicating something or they're trying your company, how it works for them, they do assumptions what they had before. And to get to that, to that position where suddenly they're communicating very nicely, they do nice posts, they're very proud of the company, they do amazing content development, you can, because you actually need to teach them, and it takes time. So your thinking in a company actually should be long-term and not short-term. And this is what actually I see in the companies. We love to do the short-term decisions, and we do not think about the long-term results. So questioning our assumption is what provokes revolutions, and this is why I love hacking HR, because it actually provokes the revolution of HR, marketing, communication, and everything what involves the organization. I'm just leaving here for you if you want to make a picture or whatever, but what we should do is we should recognize that it's all about the employees' growth, because we want to grow not only professionally, but also personally. And this is what we're scared in the companies. Personally, no, privacy, keep to yourself. But actually, it's not anymore. So this is what kind of should be. We need to realize that we work with people and not only the machines and technology and all the database. Then it's the new guidance. So for example, embrace the confidence. Embrace the confidence by teaching new skills. When I work with employees and they're scared of some kind of new changes or they're changing the work, major question they have, well, now HR uses so many data kind of filters, I have no idea how to find a job. So we are learning kind of what keywords you should use, what kind of programs you should use, how you need to approach the HR, I don't know, on LinkedIn and so on. So don't be afraid actually to develop or build your employees' growth in personal way, because better to lose an employee who is loyal to you rather than an employee who didn't get anything from his personal growth too, and he will have that forever. I worked 10 years ago in pharma company for 7 years, and I'm still loyal because they actually cared not only about my professional part, but they really, really cared about my personal. And after 10 years, I'm still rooting for them. I still suggest people for their company in the new roles, because this is how it works. You are loyal for those who cares about you. Then sense of pride in sharing. If you are sharing how proud you are about your company, about the culture, about employees, how you care about their journey actually in their life with the company, they will share and they will explain to others too. It's win-win. If you're not valuing your employees and you're just sharing the posts and services and products, it's a psychological thing. I don't care about the company if you don't care about the employee anymore. It works like that. So the skills and the awareness is that part that it's all about reputation. For 100 years, it was all about the reputation. And we need to understand that now with social media and online world, to keep that reputation under the level just of the data, it's not working anymore, because people are talking human to human online, the same as we are talking here and sharing our ideas. And be kind to your mind. This is kind of the main message that I want to keep, because when we talk about ourselves or about the companies, we always think about our position, what we do in our company, and we care about how we feel with our position, but we don't necessarily think about other people, let's say brains and the feeling. So, and employees, you need to care about them too. So, quickly.